insecure your entire life, insecure about your weight or your appearance, your role in your marriage, parental skills, or even your career. Insecurity and not feeling good enough can be the root cause of stress in your life, and it's holding you back from being happy. My next guest struggles with her insecurities every day. Ask yourself, does Jill sound like you?
I see these women who are so put together and they look so secure and confident in their flawless makeup and their skinny jeans and their wedge heels, and I think, how do they have time to do that? And why can't I pull that off? I've always felt insecure, but it's funny because on the inside, I feel like I'm pretty rad. I'm a blast to hang out with, but then I look in the mirror and I see the truth. I'm a frumpy mom. I question my career, I question my fashion choices, I question my weight. I've put on 60 pounds in the last 18 years. If I felt more confident, I might be able to lose them. Sometimes when I'm at the grocery store, I'll throw a couple packages of cookies in there and I feel like I need to have a sign around my neck that says, "These are not for me, don't judge me, these are for my husband." It starts in the morning when I wake up and I spend about 10 minutes arguing with myself whether or not I'm going to get on the treadmill. I usually don't get on the treadmill. Then I go and get on the scale, and what I see, I don't like so much. Then I go to my job as an administrative assistant. I actually have a college degree in French, and I always had visions of myself being a college professor, but that didn't work out. And I sometimes wonder if my kids look at me and think, you know, she could have chosen a better career, and I just wonder if I disappoint them. I do go on Facebook quite a bit, and what I see just makes me feel kind of, ugh. Here's a friend who is living her dream in LA. Here's a friend who just lost a bunch of weight. Here's another friend who is so confident that she belly dances. But when you're not on it, you wonder, I wonder what's going on. I wonder what everybody else is doing. If I felt more confident, I think I would pursue more friendships. I would feel more confident expressing myself, and I wouldn't be afraid to let people know that I am pretty rad to hang out with.
Abdul isn't alone. She's not the only one who feels this way, and that's why I felt passionate about telling her story, because our own insecurities are often kept hidden and keeping us from living to our fullest potential. So thank you for being here.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. So explain a little bit, why don't you feel good enough? You've got it all, it seems.
Well, I feel like I question everything. I feel like my 22-year-old self would probably be really angry at my 44-year-old self. There's just a lot of things that I feel not confident about.
Are you happy with the way you look?
No, not at all.
You know, appearance is a good place to start because most women, in fact, if you measure it, 60% of women have real issues with their appearance. At least once a week, they're really frustrated by it. But I want to go deeper than that. And I think you want to go there as well. Mm-hmm. Because when you get beyond that level of insecurity, there's some deeper issues. So help everyone understand how you feel when you're going through one of those insecure moments.
I feel really sad and disappointed and frustrated with myself. I just, you know, I have a lot of fear. I do a lot of comparing with other people.
So what are you good at? What are you confident about?
I am confident that I am a reasonably intelligent person. I have a great sense of humor. My friends love me. But other than that, I feel really insecure about pretty much everything else.
I wonder if you agree, because I think a lot of folks probably would if they think about it, that a lot of your insecurities are self-inflicted.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think I'm very hard on myself.
And other people can't even see you're going through it. How do you think these insecurities have affected your family, for example?
I try to shield my family from my insecurities. I put everything inward. I shut down, I withdraw. I try very hard to shield my kids from my insecurities because I don't want them to have the same insecurities that I do.
Do you think it's worked?
I hope so. I'm not confident that it has. I don't know.
You want to find out?
Sure.
So I asked them, I'm going to put it in the truth tube because that's where it belongs.
Okay.
To allow us to see how they see you through their eyes.
Okay.
Is that fair enough?
Sure.
Right, I'll hold your hand. We'll
Thank
go through
you.
this together. All right, take a look, everybody.
Okay.
Hey honey, I just want to let you know how proud I am of you.
My mom gives the best hugs. She has a great smile, and she's the best mom in the world.
Our mom is beautiful, kind, caring. She knows how to comfort us when we need it, and she makes us feel really loved. She knows how to stay calm when things get bad or when we are annoying her, and she loves to spend time with us.
I just appreciate all your hard work. I love you and I'll always be there to help support you.
We love you, Mom.
How does it make you feel to hear your family talk about you that way?
That was awesome. That was so great. That was great. That makes me just feel 10 times taller. That's amazing.
You know, I was thinking how to describe insecurity, and you can't help but think about it in the context of a mom and a woman. Because, you know, a lot of the insecurity that we sense is fear that we're not living up to our fullest potential.
Right.
And it's fear of failure. And you
Right.
think, if I fail, well, geez, people aren't going to love me. And that's spiritual death. And we want to get past that today. We want to get you comfortable, because those little protecting walls you're putting up around you, they're actually called a cage. And they're locking you in,
Yeah.
you can't get past that.
Right.
So what's holding you back from being rad, as you said?
I just, I think if I felt more confident, I think I would be able to express myself, and I wouldn't hold those feelings in and eat them. I think being more confident would open up a lot of areas for me.
Every single person in this audience, the millions of folks watching you on television right now, your host, you know, I've got insecurities like everybody else. And we find ways around them, but I want you to embrace that fear. So here's the deal. When we come back, I've got a plan for you and for everybody else, a plan to overcome insecurities so you have the confidence to live up to your fullest potential. Stay here.